Yes, you're
Am I
audible.
audible?
Yes, yes.
Thank you. So, good
Just
evening, all.
wait a minute. Okay, you can continue. The recording is on.
Okay. So, good evening, all. An assignment file will be shared to all of you after the session. So, it will be a CAD file of an architectural drawing. So, as discussed in our earlier classes from the beginning, all of you might have familiar with the BC layout and the architectural drawing. I'll share the architectural drawing here. Is my screen visible?
Yes.
So, this file will be shared to all of you. This is the architectural drawing. From this, you have to draw the BC layout. So usually in a drawing, in an arc drawing, the a section will be provided from which we will get the height of the each floor. So while modeling, you need the height of the floor as well as the plan. So the first assignment will be drawing BC layout, and the second will be modeling the same modeling. You have to model using the BC layout which you have drawn using this plan. So that will be the second assignment. So first you have to do the BC layout. So while modeling, you need the floor height. That part will be explained later. So, so this is the model of this is the plan of the building. So this drawing has ground floor, first floor, and second floor. So I'll just share the steps to how to complete this assignment. Complete the both assignments. Okay. So first, if you get the architecture drawing, you have to see there is any sections provided. In this drawing, there are no sections provided. So here you can take the height as 3 meter for each floor. So you don't need the floor height while doing the BC layout. I just mentioned here only. Then you have to go through the wall thickness. You have to see the wall thickness if it's given 18 centimeter, 20 centimeter, 23 centimeter, whatever it is, and see the number of floors given. So in the drawing which I have shared, you can see ground floor, first floor, and second floor. So these many things you have to notice while you get the architectural drawing. Then using the M-line method that has been already discussed in the previous classes, you can draw the BC layout and give the appropriate properties of the line, and you have to place the columns wherever required. So you have to draw the BC layout of floors. And to submit the assignment, what you have to do is once you draw the BC layout in CAD file, save the file in your name and BC layout. For example, if your name is Neha, you can save it as Neha BC layout and share to us. So I'll be explaining the rest of the steps for doing the ETABS model also. So the second step is you have to draw BC layout of floors and save it as a CAD file. And to model it to the ETABS, you have to import it to the ETABS. So you have to save it as DXF file. So you have to save it as two. Once you have to save it as CAD file, that you have to keep it with yourself. And to import to ETABS, you have to save it as DXF file. And the third step is we have to import it to the ETABS and define and draw beams, columns, and slabs. And you can refer our videos while doing the modeling as well as drawing the BC layout and define load patterns and load combinations. And the fifth step is assign slab loads, wall loads, water tank load if it is mentioned there. And you can also refer IS code 875 to get the live loads on the coming on the slabs. And next, the sixth step is after once you assign all the loads coming to the building, you have to analyze the model and you have to eliminate the errors if any, and you have to run the model. And after that, since this is a concrete building, This is a very small concrete building. So you have to give concrete frame design. And once you design, once you run the model, and after the concrete frame design, there may be failures, that there may or may not be failures. So if there are failures, you have to rectify the failures. And finally, you have to make the structure safe by verifying all members first. So that is your overall assignment. And finally, you have to save it as set file. So ETABS part will come again with that. So now you have to draw the BC layout. I'll just show a BC layout, a completed BC layout. So while sending the file, just listen carefully. While sending the file, you just place the architectural drawing as it is and name it as ground floor, first floor, second floor, and the terrace floor. Terrace floor will be the roof coming over the second floor. Okay. So place it as architectural drawing and you have to draw the BC layout. This yellow line shows the BC layout and you have to superimpose it. Superimpose means you just draw the BC layout. You have to move the BC, you have to take this BC layout and just place it over the architectural layer. So that means so you will get the superimposed BC layout. So ground floor, name it as ground floor BC layout, first floor, second floor, and terrace floor. And here one more layout will be coming, that is for the terrace floor. Okay. And finally, the BC layout alone. And please keep a note like this. All dimensions are in mm and all columns are 200 by 300 and beams are unless otherwise specified. So initially you can give the sizes for the column as 20 by 30 and for the beams also 20 by 30 centimeter. So once you design, once you model it in ETABS and once you design only, you can finalize the sizes of the beam and column. So initial sizes, you can give all these sizes as a preliminary only. So likewise, put it in a box and send to us as a CAD file. So the email ID will be shared in the group later. To that email ID, you can send your completed assignment. So save it as your name and the assignment number 1, VC layout or whatever it is, but your name is mandatory. So this is all about first assignment. Any doubts?
Okay, thank you, Sri Lakshmi. Now, I suppose the first assignment is clear to
If
you.
anybody
And
has any doubts, you can ask me.
yeah,
And
you can
while
ask
doing
now.
for doing the assignment or how to do all the methods have been explained in our classes, so you can refer the videos also. But if you have any doubts right now regarding how to complete the assignment, you can ask right now. So while sending the BC layout, right now this is yellow in color, so this is not in format. The correct format is discussed in the class. You have to check the properties, you have to check the lines, colors, and also place the columns at appropriate positions. So this BC layout, this is just yellow in color. This is not the correct format. The correct format is all the beams should be in the color 8, and the line should be hidden 2 line. So all these things are in the video. You can check it later. Any doubts? This is a very small building. So you can complete it very easily.
If you have any doubts while starting your assignment, you can mention them in the group and we'll get it answered. If the doubt is not cleared through messages, then we'll hold a session for doubt clearance. Unless there is sufficient request from you, we won't hold a doubt clearance session. We'll be directly go into the next assignment. Okay. So I suppose you are clear about the first assignment, and the submission date of first assignment is next Thursday. If you have any restrictions which will not permit you to submit the assignment on time, then I expect all of you to share the same in the WhatsApp group, not personally, but in the group. You will have to mention the reason in group, and if it's a combined request, we will extend the date of the assignment. Otherwise, you are all expected to submit your first structural design assignment on next Thursday. And the submission time of second assignment will be informed later. You can approach us for any assistance, doubt clearance, or any other thing. Uh, I hope all of you have access to AutoCAD. And for the next assignment, you will require access to ETABS, ETABS software. So what you have to do is that you will have to tell us. I'll be circulating a form to collect your responses. You will have to mention in that form if you have access to ETABS or not. If you're not having access to ETABS, either in your personal system or in your college, you will have to mention the same. If your college is not permitting you to use a system with software facilities, then we'll find an alternative based on the situation. Okay. There is no option for skipping the assignment. You'll have to do the assignment in one way or other. Uh, so we'll try to figure out what's the easiest way to solve this problem. But for all of this to happen, you will have to share that you have a problem. Okay. I think we are clear here. Is there any doubt regarding the same?
Is there any doubt you can ask now? This is a very simple plan and you can complete it easier. There is no need of much explanation. I hope there is no need of much explanation since you can draw it very easily. For the second assignment, I will explain it more elaborately. So I hope this is clear to everyone.
Okay. If there is no doubts, I think we can wind up today's session. Actually, today's session was intended just to explain your assignment. I didn't feel that it was comfortable to just share it as a message in the group. I hope everyone understood and there is no further clarification required. Okay. Thank you, Sri Lakshmi, and thank you all for
Thank you.
attending. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you all.